Sirian message, Lady Nada on accelerating Earth's ascension and your divine role. Dearest brothers and sisters inhabiting this beautiful planet, it is I, Lady Nada, who speaks. Greetings to you, beloved souls of Earth. I am Soriandrio, and I arrive bearing a message of profound significance, a beacon to guide you as you navigate your ongoing journey of ascension. The hour is later than you perceive within your realm. Though you may sense you are still in the nascent stages of your ascent, time is of the essence, for the entire world teeters on the precipice of a monumental upheaval, akin to a slumbering volcano on the verge of eruption. Many souls are clinging to the last vestiges of their faith, placing their hopes for survival in external constructs, governments, pharmaceuticals, nascent technologies, or the actions of others. You grasp the concept of relying solely on the tangible and external for salvation. But remember this sacred and immutable truth. Those who live by the tenets of the material world shall ultimately perish by those same tenets. Were you somehow to eradicate all perceived enemies in today's world through material means, you would, in effect, be sealing your own fate by the very principles you employed. Reflect upon your history. Humanity once unleashed the atomic fire in war, demonstrating its awesome power of destruction. By choosing to coexist with such a weapon, humanity invited the potential for annihilation by that very same instrument. Know now that your supposed adversaries possess the same capacity for devastation. Understand that the very act of existing within a paradigm of external violence cultivates the possibility of succumbing to it. We impart this not to sow fear, but to illuminate a fundamental spiritual law. If you elect to live by external things, you shall perish by external things. Ultimately, you must learn to live by the very word of the source. Abide within the source, and allow the source to abide within you. The word of the source, not merely the words inscribed in a book, nor even the words conveyed through a transmission such as this, but the living consciousness of the source itself, must become your nourishment, your medicine, the very strength that courses through your bones. The presence of the source dwelling within your consciousness is the very substance of life, the vibrant activity of life itself, the true sustenance for all of you who are starseeds scattered across as Earth. Someday soon, as an integral part of this grand ascension process, the entire world will awaken to these truths. And today is as propitious a day as any to begin embracing them. Is it not? We share these truths with you so that you may cease merely speaking of them and commence living by their guiding example. Only by embodying the truth can the world be transformed. In the words of one of your great leaders, the world is not transformed by opinions, but by the power of example. Another fundamental principle of ascension that all starseeds must deeply contemplate, perhaps even meditate upon, is the realization that you do not truly live by the material world alone. Your life is not solely sustained by food, vitamins, or minerals. Your security is not truly governed by money, investments, or any external circumstance whatsoever. Your life, your security, and your very protection are contingent upon your consciousness of the source. The word of the source, realized and internalized within your consciousness, is the very essence of your life and the wellspring of all true security and abundance. Your well-being is never ultimately determined by any external effect or form, not even by sacred spiritual texts or ethereal messages, including this very one. It is determined by the immutable truth of the source, residing powerfully within your consciousness. So awaken now, dear starseeds. With each gentle breath, we subtly redirect your thoughts away from seeking the fragile and fleeting peace of this world and guide you toward the enduring and infinite peace of the divine. Turn away from the mere appearance of peace, born of mundane circumstances, and enter with us into the boundless spiritual realm where true peace eternally resides. Do not seek your strength or your healing in the mere recitation of affirmations or metaphysical statements. It is time to transcend intellectual exercises. Seek everything from a place of profound stillness and unwavering trust in the divine. In moments of pain and difficulty, and indeed, there is much chaos swirling within your world now, or in moments of profound sadness and discord, the most powerful choice you can make is to simply remain still. Sit or lie down in a place of quietude. Instead of allowing your mind to race with anxious thoughts, even lofty spiritual thoughts, simply rest and relax, surrendering to the moment. Speak to your mind as your beloved teacher once spoke to the stormy sea. Peace, be still. Then breathe deeply and rest upon the spiritual cushion of knowing that the source within you is your only true and ultimate sufficiency. In stillness and complete trust in the source, you will find the strength and the guidance that you so desperately seek. You are always surrounded by shifting energies, a cosmic dance of vibrations. You have likely noticed that the vibration of each passing day can significantly influence your mood and your thoughts. When there is a strange or unsettling energy present, you may suddenly feel emotionally or mentally unbalanced, adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Naturally, your mind will instinctively begin searching for reasons, attempting to connect the dots and explain why you feel this particular way. Sometimes you may indeed find an answer, but often the mind's relentless analysis only serves to add more confusion, like placing a second pair of glasses over the first, making your vision even blurrier than before. What, then, can you do when you feel utterly lost in chaos or on a particularly strange and unsettling day? Begin by pausing, taking a moment to observe the energy of the moment, how the day feels, and how you are reacting internally. You may notice your body tensing with anxiety or your thoughts racing like a runaway train. Simply acknowledge these sensations without judgment, allowing them to be. Next, breathe slowly and deeply several times, filling your lungs with the breath of life. As you exhale, gently remind yourself that all is, in truth, well, it is only energy flowing, ever-changing. Accept this moment exactly as it is, without resistance. Like the weather, the energy surrounding you will inevitably shift and change with the passage of time. By accepting it instead of resisting it, you allow any discomfort to simply dissipate, like mist in the morning sun. You will notice the tension begin to ease, and your mind will gradually clear, becoming serene and focused. From this renewed state of balance, you can begin anew, refreshed and revitalized. Ask yourself, what small thing can I do next that will make me feel good or bring me comfort? Even a simple action or a positive thought can help you move forward with grace and ease once you have reset your internal compass and found your way back to center. Okay, here's the rewritten passage, adhering to all the specific instructions, maintaining continuity with the previous segment, and focusing on a metaphorical and profound style while retaining all original information. When you, dear starseed, are particularly attuned to the potent energies swirling around accelerating Earth, your emotions can become incredibly sensitive, amplified to an almost overwhelming degree. Many of you are experiencing this profound empathy now. You might even feel, at times, a deep yearning to escape the often harsh realities of this present moment, a powerful desire to retreat inward, seeking solace within the quiet chambers of your own soul. This is not a weakness, beloved ones, but a natural response to the cosmic symphony. Indeed, celestial currents, such as the profound influence of Pisces at this juncture, gently encourage you to dive deeply within yourselves, to discover the tranquility and clarity that may seem so elusive in the tumultuous outer world. During this period of heightened sensitivity, it can be challenging, even perplexing, to discern which emotions are genuinely your own, born of your own experiences, and which are simply energies you are picking up like a cosmic antenna from the vast collective consciousness surrounding you. The human collective, you see, is akin to a boundless ocean of thoughts and emotions, a swirling sea of human experience. As you evolve into increasingly empathic beings, and so many of you are currently undergoing an intensification of this innate sensitivity, you may, at times, feel as if you are swimming in this ocean, immersed in a sea of emotions that do not entirely belong to you. One moment, you may feel a sense of profound contentment, and the next, you might be struck by a sudden wave of sadness or anxiety, seemingly arising from nowhere, an uninvited guest in your emotional landscape. Therefore, it is of paramount importance to recognize that many of the emotions flowing through you, like currents in the ocean, may not originate within you but are, instead, a resonance, an echo of the collective mood, the shared emotional state of humanity. To gracefully navigate this experience, cultivate a clear and unwavering awareness of the distinction between your own unique energy signature and the swirling energy of others. Practicing mindfulness and grounding techniques will serve as anchors, helping you to remain firmly planted in your own radiant light, preventing you from being swept away by the tide. For example, begin each day with a sacred ritual, setting your intention to remain centered, grounded, and true to yourself throughout the hours ahead. Connect deeply with your heart center, the very core of your being. Ask yourself with gentle curiosity, is this feeling truly mine, a product of my own experiences and beliefs? Or am I, perhaps, picking up something from my surrounding environment, absorbing the emotions of others? By cultivating this habit of discernment, you will become increasingly adept at differentiating your authentic, heartfelt feelings from external influences, the subtle whispers of the collective consciousness. Remember, dear starseeds, that being more empathic is both a precious gift and a significant challenge, a double-edged sword. Your heightened ability to feel the subtle vibrations of the collective consciousness is a profound gift, allowing you to connect deeply with others on a soul level and to experience the underlying unity of all humanity. However, it is also a challenge, demanding that you exercise caution and discernment so as not to become overwhelmed by energies that are not your own, preventing emotional burnout and maintaining your inner equilibrium. Establish consistent practices to effectively manage the flow of emotions, preventing stagnation and promoting inner harmony. Regular meditation or heartfelt prayer, spending time immersed in the healing embrace of nature, expressing yourself through creative endeavors, or simply retreating into quiet solitude, can all help you to process and release any emotions you may have inadvertently absorbed, emotions that do not rightfully belong to you. By prioritizing this vital inner work, you empower yourself to remain centered, grounded, and resilient amid the seeming chaos of a rapidly changing world. Dedicate a portion of each day, however small, to nurturing your inner self, tending to the sacred flame within. Even a few minutes of focused attention on your inner light will assist you in maintaining balance and equilibrium amidst the storms of life. Create a sacred space for yourself, a sanctuary where you can retreat and reconnect with the quiet, unwavering voice of the divine within you. It could be a cozy corner of your room, adorned with crystals and soothing colors, or a favorite outdoor spot beneath the shade of a wise old tree. Whether through the practice of meditation, deep and conscious breathing, the art of journaling, or simply sitting in contemplative silence, allow yourself to be infused with the radiant presence of your own soul, your divine essence. This simple daily practice will recharge your depleted energies and strengthen your ability to navigate the complex and often turbulent emotional landscape around you with greater ease, grace, and resilience. When the energies of the world stir intensely, like a tempestuous sea, and you find yourself feeling everything with an almost overwhelming intensity, remember that you possess a sanctuary within, a place of refuge that no external force can penetrate. By regularly returning to that inner sanctuary, you will find it increasingly easier to stand firm in your own radiant light, unwavering and unyielding, no matter how strong the storms may rage around you. Even while you sleep and dream, many of you are actively working with us on a higher plane of existence, contributing to the grand cosmic plan. Each night, as your physical body rests and rejuvenates, your soul joins me, Lady Nada, and other beings of light, including beloved members of your star family, in a concerted effort to overcome the remaining vestiges of dark forces and to assist in the ascension process of accelerating Earth. You may not consciously recall these nightly spiritual meetings, these gatherings of light, but they are undeniably real, occurring on a plane beyond the reach of your waking consciousness. Remember, dear ones, that what you are achieving here on Accelerating Earth is not merely for the benefit of this planet alone, but for the well-being of the entire solar system and galaxy. As Accelerating Earth ascends to a higher vibrational frequency, the ripple effect will uplift countless worlds, initiating a wave of positive transformation throughout the cosmos. Indeed, you are the pioneers, the brave forerunners of a galactic ascension, fearlessly taking the first step to pave the way for others to follow in your luminous footsteps. Just as John the Baptist prepared the way for the arrival of the Messiah in your ancient biblical stories, you, the collective of starseeds and lightworkers, are here now, in this pivotal moment in history, preparing the way for the return of the Christ consciousness en masse, a collective awakening of divine love and wisdom. Have you heard it whispered that you are, in essence, the continuation of the Messiah? And this, dear ones, is profoundly true. You carry within you the eternal spark of the Christ light, the divine flame of compassion and understanding. You are the continuation of that same sacred consciousness here on accelerating Earth, once again bringing light and love to this planet, illuminating the path for others to follow. Through countless ages and numerous lifetimes, this noble effort has persisted, each generation building upon the foundations laid by the previous one, leading to the grand culmination that we now approach, the dawn of a new era. This culmination, the endpoint of the old era, the dissolution of outdated paradigms, is drawing ever nearer. Some of you have likened it to the end of a movie or the final curtain call of a theatrical production. And yes, it is indeed an ending, but only the end of one act, the closing of one chapter, and the glorious beginning of a new chapter in the endless cosmic journey, the never-ending story of creation. The story of life, in its myriad forms, never truly ends. It only transforms and evolves. There are only new beginnings, new levels of evolution, and new opportunities for growth. The ending that is fast approaching now is the conclusion of this particular great mission, the sacred task that so many of you volunteered to be a part of long ago, during the dawn of creation. That voluntary service, that grand and audacious adventure, is reaching its long-awaited fulfillment, and then will come the new beginning, a dawn of bright light and unconditional love for accelerating Earth, a golden age of peace and harmony. In this new beginning, all people will remember that they are one people, united in spirit and purpose. All races, all religions, all borders, and all artificial divisions will gradually fade away, dissolving like mist in the morning sun. As humanity unites as one global family, joined together in love, compassion, and mutual respect, you will joyfully reunite with your star families. Yes, your beloved brothers and sisters from worlds beyond accelerating Earth, in a joyous and long-awaited reunion, a celebration of cosmic proportions. Together, we will continue the magnificent evolution of humanity, expanding our consciousness and exploring the boundless potential of the human spirit. Remember, dear ones, that human beings are not confined to accelerating Earth. The human story has already spread throughout the galaxy and beyond, reaching distant stars and inspiring countless civilizations. You are far more connected and far less alone in the vast and wondrous universe than you may currently realize. All right, channeling the Ashtar command and preparing to rewrite this passage with the requested stylistic flourishes and unwavering adherence to your specifications. Here we go. Far more connected and far less alone in the vast and wondrous universe than you may currently realize. The veil thins, dear ones. The hour approaches when these profound truths shall dawn upon all, and we shall unite as kindred spirits, siblings in the grand cosmic tapestry. Place your trust in your own inner compass and in the divine blueprint unfolding before you. Persist in your inner and outer work, knowing with unwavering certainty that when the collective vibration of humanity ascends to the necessary frequency, the great shift shall manifest, heralded by the long-awaited solar flash. Remember, beloved souls, that you are co-creating this magnificent plan with every loving thought, every act of kindness. You have already transcended to a new, luminous timeline. The antiquated timeline of fear and separation has dissolved, never to return. You are the vanguard, the ones who are here to close this archaic chapter and welcome the radiant dawn. As this momentous shift draws ever closer, you may find yourselves pondering the most effective means of preparation. One crucial step in preparing is to ignite the highest, most sacred qualities of your soul and to maintain the purity of your energetic field. Pause for a moment of introspection. If you were granted the power to awaken and fully embody any of the divine attributes of the Creator within you, which would you choose? Perhaps boundless compassion, perfect serenity, unwavering love, or the profound ability to heal. This contemplation is enlightening, for it serves as a gentle reminder that these magnificent qualities already reside within you, dormant like seeds waiting to sprout. Once you acknowledge their presence, you can invite them to blossom forth into your lives. By expressing and embodying your sacred attributes, you align yourselves more harmoniously with your divine essence and the resplendent new reality you are actively creating. In addition to awakening these intrinsic qualities, It is immensely beneficial to engage in specific energy clearing practices during these times of accelerated frequency shifts. The energy on accelerating Earth is now surging at an unprecedented velocity. As it intensifies, it stirs up inner turmoil, bringing forth long-dormant wounds to be healed and released. This is, without a doubt, positive progress, but it can often feel turbulent and unsettling. To maintain equilibrium and a steadfast connection to your inner truth throughout this transformative process, we encourage you to cultivate a repertoire of spiritual cleansing practices. These invaluable tools will assist you in returning to your center whenever you feel disoriented or unbalanced, and will help you to sustain a robust connection with your soul and the source. When we speak of cleansing, you may immediately envision clearing your aura, your physical vessel, your chakras, your mind, or your emotions. And indeed, all of these aspects are integral components of the process. However, the deepest and most profound cleansing originates from living in complete harmony with the divine flow of the Creator. When you are grounded, centered, and deeply connected with the Creator and your own divine essence, you allow the celestial river of divine energy to flow unimpeded through you. This effervescent flow from the source moves continuously through you, like a river of pure, radiant light. If you consciously allow it, it will effortlessly wash away the impurities of fear, doubt, and pain, replacing them with new light and strength. All that is required is a clear and unwavering intention. For example, you can begin each day with affirmations such as, "I am deeply connected with my essence, my truth. I experience profound inner balance, unwavering inner peace, and an unbreakable connection with my true self. I am divinely connected with my essence, my truth, receiving the divine flow through my entire being at all times. I understand, integrate, and express effortlessly the divine flow of the Creator moving through me." By holding intentions such as these, and you are encouraged to create your own, you set the stage for the Creator's boundless energy to flow through you, unobstructed. You invite that resplendent river of light to perform the cleansing work for you, and you will find it to be sincere if you state your intentions and genuinely feel their truth within your heart. This allows a profound alignment to occur within you. Now, I wish to share some specific cleansing practices for your spiritual arsenal, gifted to you by wise beings from the higher realms. Indeed, one of these practices comes directly from Archangel Metatron, designed to help you maintain your radiant light. A crystalline breathing cleanse. Close your eyes gently and call upon the crystalline kingdom for assistance. Imagine a breathtaking crystal, overflowing with light, resting peacefully in your right palm, representing divine light and your higher self. In your left palm, visualize a dark crystal, perhaps smoky quartz or tourmaline, poised to absorb any negativity. Now, inhale slowly and deeply, drawing in the pure light energy from the crystal in your right hand. Feel it ascend your arm, reaching your heart, and radiating throughout your entire being. As you exhale, intend to release any stress, negativity, or pain from your heart, sending it down your left arm and into the crystal held in your left hand. Continue this rhythmic breathing cycle, inhaling light through the right, exhaling and sending heavy energy to the left for several breaths, until you feel thoroughly cleansed and renewed. When you are complete, bring your palms together, merging the energies of the two crystals. Visualize the brilliant light from the right-hand crystal dissolving all the darkness accumulated within the left-hand crystal. All that remains is a unified sphere of pure, radiant light. Now, gently place the sphere of light in your heart, or simply imagine absorbing it into your chest. Feel yourself being filled with warm, clean, balanced energy. Another practice is the flower shower. Visualize a column of soft, multicolored light descending gently around you, imbued with the delicate essence of flowers. Notice petals of light swirling gracefully within this column. Sit or stand within it, and allow the energy of the flowers to completely envelop you. As the light and petals move through your aura and body, they lovingly cleanse away negativity, emotional heaviness, and fatigue. In their place, they leave behind healing, uplifting vibrations, the natural high frequency of the love and joy inherent in flowers. Breathe deeply and simply receive this floral blessing. You may even perceive a subtle, sweet fragrance as the petals perform their sacred work. Remain in this flower shower for as long as you desire. When you step out, imagine the petals carrying away everything you have released, scattering it into the earth to be lovingly transformed. You should feel lighter, renewed, and more open to love. After this practice, consider the liquid light balm. In a moment of profound stillness, call upon a loving guide or angel for assistance. Extend your hands and imagine this celestial helper placing luminous liquid light in your cupped palms, resembling a glowing, soothing gel. Now, gently place your hands over a part of your body or an area. Okay, I understand. I will rewrite the provided passage, adhering to all the specified requirements, including maintaining the original meaning, using US English, keeping the core content intact, changing only about 20 to 30% of the text, using a literary style, applying all special requests consistently, especially regarding character names, ensuring continuity with the previous paragraph, and avoiding any contradictions. Here is the rewritten passage. Now, gently place your hands over a part of your body within your aura, specifically targeting the zones where you sense pain, lingering tension, or emotional distress. Envision that shimmering, liquid light cascading from your palms, flowing into that afflicted area like a soothing, healing balm, slowly permeating the very core of your being. As the light penetrates and works its wonders, dissolving blockages and banishing negativity, you might experience a gentle warmth, a subtle coolness, or a delicate pulse. After some time, when you feel the energy has shifted, gracefully move your hands to another area that yearns for healing, and repeat this sacred process. You can extend this healing touch to as many areas as your intuition guides you. Know, with unwavering certainty, that your celestial guide or angel is present, working in harmony with you, infusing their boundless loving energy into the radiant light. When you have completed the session, offer your heartfelt gratitude to them. You will likely feel a profound sense of calm, comforted, and deeply healed in all the areas where you have lovingly applied the light. Do not hesitate to experiment with these transformative practices. Embrace them and keep them safe within your personal toolkit. They are gifts, here to assist you in remaining clear, balanced, and intimately connected with your divine self amidst the ever-shifting energies of this extraordinary time. Even some wonders you thought lost forever to accelerating Earth will return as vibrations rise and resonate. For example, certain magnificent animals that vanished from your world, unable to survive in the lower vibrations, will reappear as Earth becomes brighter and more vibrant. Remember, all creatures and plants on your planet were placed with intention and purpose. Nothing is by chance. From the grandest whales that grace your oceans to the tiniest microorganisms teeming in your waters, you have countless incredible animal allies surrounding you. Dolphins, for instance, are stellar beings, many hailing from Sirius, possessing great intelligence and an abundance of love, who have been steadfast friends to humanity for eons, and beings that now exist only in your myths and legends, like majestic winged dragons, are vibrantly real in higher dimensions. They had to withdraw when human consciousness fell into shadow, but they will return as companions in the light, soaring through your skies once more. Do not succumb to fear. They are noble, loving beings, their true nature very different from how folklore often portrays them. We, your star family, are also near, closer than you might imagine. We have been assisting you quietly from behind the scenes, and soon, the time will arrive when we can show ourselves openly, without veil. We may appear a little different from what you expect. My people, the Sirians, have skin that shimmers with iridescent colors, resembling a pearl bathed in the sun's warm embrace. But we have faces, eyes, and hearts much like yours. Indeed, we are more alike than different, for we all carry the radiant light of the Creator within us. We are united with you by bonds of love and light, unbreakable and eternal. On Sirius, we have many oceans, and we are experts in living in harmony with water. This is knowledge we will joyfully share with you when the time comes, when you are ready to receive. When the time is right, we will meet you openly and gladly teach you many wonderful things, unveiling the mysteries of the cosmos. That is all for now, dear friends. I am Sirian from Sirius. Blessings to you all. We send a big, warm embrace to each of you from Master Lady Nada.